can't believe this crap, man. These cops are out here arresting people just for breaking the law. Man, these tyrants are out of control, bruh. I thought you were a lawyer, now you say you can rap. Well, I listened to your record, made me go take a nap. The rhymes you're spitting out, they make you sound like a nut. Your latest track, it's got less views now than Gun Cereal's butt. Well, you say you're just a man who wants to smoke out some weed, but you smoke yourself stupid, boy, get the help that you need. You think you could be like Tom McDonald, be an internet star? The problem is your brain's so tiny, it would fit in this jar.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
You know you're gonna lose.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Now watch me play the blues.
Frivolous lawsuit.
You put against a cat.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Make sure you wear the hat. All parties have been sworn in. I've read your complaint.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
The way it's written, it sounds like you've been smoking paint.
That means
if we have that title to your shit, we will take it.
Oh, come and take it, bitch.
All right. I want your money and I want your dignity, and I'm taking both.
To quote my good friend Artie, come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch.
Come and take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
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 Take it, bitch.
Take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
You're a fucking idiot.
She spit in my face.
Shot little thick dude.
A woman walks into the ladies' room at the mall. She enters one of these stalls and sits down to begin doing her business. As she starts to pee, she looks down at her shoes and sees a head poking under the stall, looking up at her with a camera. "What are you doing?" she screams, frightened. "I'm recording you," says Denver Metro Audits. "But this is a bathroom," she squeals. "Yes, a public bathroom, and there's no expectation of privacy in public," he tells her. "You don't belong in here," she yelled. "I didn't see any sign saying that," DMA replies. "It says ladies' room right on the door." Maybe it does, but it doesn't say no men allowed, does it?" he asked her. "What? That's stupid," she sputtered. "You're being a Karen about this, and what's stupid is shaving down there," DMA answered, holding his camera up. "If you let that bush grow in, it would create privacy for your hoo-ha like a hedge." She stared down at the activist lying on the filthy floor looking up at her. "A hedge? Look, they should put a lock on that door if they don't want people coming in. They need to create privacy," DMA said. "It says ladies' room. They assume men won't come in here." "Well, they shouldn't assume that. And I can film whatever I can see. It's my First Amendment right as an independent journalist." "Oh, you're a journalist. What are you working on?" she asked, sarcastically wiping herself. "I can't divulge that information at this time. The story isn't finished yet," he lied as if there were a story. "No expectation of privacy in public," he reiterated. But I'm in a stall, she cried. Yes, and look, it's open on the top and the bottom, DMA answered in his thin voice. They need to create more adequate privacy because if I can see it, I can film it. You don't have to like it, but it's my First Amendment right. The conversation droned on like this for a while. The woman on the toilet and DMA on the filthy floor next to the toilet. Finally, the woman says, Christopher, don't you think this is inappropriate? I'm your mom. And that's a true story. Absolute true story.
Oh, man, I love that. It was great.
Oh, my dearie dear. Oh, me, oh, my. Ooh, it's Friday. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to rock and roll all day long. That's what I'm talking about. We got the weekend coming up. All right, everybody. Hello, and welcome to the show. Yes, we are here. It's Friday. Holy crap, hammer sandwich sauce. We made it through another week, and we are here, and we are live. I love it.
Okay.
What? How? What?
And it's a half day.
Oh, that's right. Jackson's pointing out. I mean, oh, crap. Andrew Jackson. Oh, my goodness gracious me. What a president. I don't know. I should actually learn more about him because they put him on a $20 bill for a reason. But me and Minnie were talking about him earlier. And then, anyway, the school he goes to and the presidents and all that stuff. It was a whole thing. But the point is, Minnie it's America. What are you going to do? Was talking about it's a half day today at his school because I guess every Friday at his school is a half day. So he's really excited for half a day of school. And, yeah, why not? I remember when I was a kid, that was the best. Couldn't wait for those half days. And I guess at his school, every Friday is a half day, which I don't get that because, like I said, when I was in school, like if we had a half day, it was because there was something special happening. But at his school, I guess it's every Friday. I don't know.
Every single school I've went to, it was every Friday.
Every school he's ever gone to, every Friday is a half day. So educational system in this country. All right, let's go. So anyway, holy crap. So he's excited for that. Me, I'm excited because this is my first week at my new job. So this is my first Friday where it like actually is like a real Friday. Like I'm off tomorrow. Yeah, so that's exciting for me
but
as well.
Also, every week you get paid. You're getting paid.
Yes, and he's reminding me that at my job that I have now, I get paid weekly. And I'm going from working for YouTube exclusively, getting paid monthly, to getting paid weekly, and that's going to be so nice. Actually not having to wait to the end of the month because, after the second week, unless you budget everything perfect, you start running out of money. If anything comes up, you don't have an emergency fund, So getting paid weekly is going to be real nice. Yeah. I love it. Love it. Who's here today, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see. We got Jaime Palmetto Bay was first. All right. It's been a long time since you've been number one, buddy. I think you have before, but not recently. There's no need to fear. Jaime Palmetto Bay is here. Good morning, Your Honor. Jaime Palmetto Bay appearing here on behalf of YouTube. All right. I love it. Here's your happy dance. Let's go. All right. Yes. Greg Jonick was number 2. What you gonna do when Greg Jonick one's wild on you? Hey, what's up? Welcome to the show. David the people person is here. A frauditor asked a Coast Guard officer he was frauditing why seagulls flew over the sea. The officer shook his head and answered, if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels. King Stu 2000 said, good morning all. That's everybody. That's all he is. Let's go. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Greg Jonick. I mean, Ron Klotz is here. What's up? Hey, guess back. Oh, no. Sharp pain in my side wasn't a knife. It's because I displaced one of my ribs when I had a. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's horrible. Oh, I hope everything gets better and you turn out. As always, all of our thoughts and prayers are with you. And of course, everyone that's going through anything right now, of course, we support you guys 100%. Cool, clear water, always in my thoughts and prayers. Ray, of course, Maggie, Frauditor News Network. So many of you guys. I love you guys. I could keep going on, but you know who you are. And anyone who's going through anything, like I always say, physical, mental, any kind of anything, we're behind you 100%. And I'm here to try and bring everybody a little bit of a smile to your face every morning. And that's what I try to do. So hip, 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 hooray.
You're a great person. You should always stay how you are.
You're a great person, and you should always stay how you are, like as a good person. I like that. See, that's a smart kid, man. I like that's a good boy right there. And Minnie he's something else. Stefan, what's up? Great to see you. Let's see. Terry Barnes, what's up? Chef M80, what's up? Safety, what's up? Paul Kemp, what's up? How does a computer get drunk? It takes screenshots. I love it, love it, love it. P. Barnes, why did Hez wake me up? Because it's rash time. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Rise and shine with Hezokuai.
I'm going to throw an American piece of cheese on the wall and see if it sticks.
No, don't throw anything at my walls. He's gonna. All right, see, my kids, they're sharp. And the other day we went shopping and I saw that there was some cheese on sale. So I bought 2 different flavors. I bought Swiss and American, the slices. And then they saw the cheese and they said, this isn't cheese. This is that processed cheese product. I don't want to eat this crap. And I'm like, you know the difference. That's amazing. Because, and it's garbage. But they noticed that. They just knew immediately, like, no, this isn't real cheese. So now he just said, because I made him a sandwich for breakfast, and he's like, I'm going to take this American cheese off and throw it on the wall to see if it sticks. Like, no, don't throw anything at the walls. Maybe a bouncy ball if you're playing, catch with yourself.
But
What?
I saw it on YouTube and it stuck at the wall.
Just because you saw it on YouTube doesn't mean it's a good idea. Frauditors see frauditing videos on YouTube and think that's a good idea. And what happens to them? They end up getting arrested. Robert Custos, what's up? Ron Klotzer said that his son has a name of Jackson. Okay, right on. That's a very, very common name these days, I think.
A lot of kids at my school's name is.
Minnie says a lot of the kids at his school have the first name Jackson. Yeah, that just all of a sudden became a very popular first name. Okay, whatever. That's cool. P. Barnes says he's not letting you have a half day. When you get home, he's going to make you do homework.
Oh, I forgot about him.
He's like, oh, no, I forgot about him. Let's see. Leland Squirrels is in the house. What's up, Leland? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you.
I just remembered.
What's up?
You know that guy who challenged me to get a friend at school?
Yeah.
And he'll give me a prize?
Yeah.
I got 4.
Ooh, Minnie says he made 4 friends at school yesterday. So somebody owes him something because somebody said if he made a friend, he'd get a prize. Roshin's in the house. What's up, Roshin? Great to see you as always. Welcome to the show. P. Barnes II, Leland Squirrels, Jaime, Terry Barnes, Chef M80s.
We love all y'all.
Yes. Oh, see, this is why he's the best kid in the world. He just said, we love all of you all. And yes, we do. That's a fact. Now, what was this? Let's see. Terry Barnes is here. Leland Squirrels. In Vegas, you can tithe at church with casino chips.
Oh.
There's a brother at an abbey who's responsible for going to the casinos to cash those in, known as the chipmunk. Oh, no. Mr. Thomas is here. Good morning, Hez and Minnie Hez and the Rash crew. Question. What did the horse say when it got trapped?
Nay.
I've fallen and I can't giddy up. Yeah.
That's just a dad joke.
They're all dad jokes. That's why we love them. Ladies and gentlemen, Jaime for $2. $3.
What?
Yes. Jaime for $3 says, free News Now Voodoo, Zap News Now Voodoo, and Hez. Oh, my goodness gracious me. I Love Turtles is here. Happy Dance Friday. Woohoo. We owe a tasing already. We're going to get an amazing tasing. Here we go. It's been so long since you guys have done this to me. I still have a sore throat. I shouldn't be getting tased while my voice still hurts. Right, Ez? You're not going to tase me, right? I gotta get that guy some lozenges. What's up?
Wait a second. He said, let's tase him and you.
No, you were supposed to forget that. Oh, crap. No, not time for me to get tased.
Wait a second. 3, 2, 1.
Ah! I got tased by my own son. Thanks a lot, Jaime. Yes. Oh, man. Man. Has News Now Voodoo watched that shirt since he got it? Watch! I told you guys in that one video when I was in the hotel that I go to the Glen Cereal School of Hygiene. I don't wash. Right, Ez? Ow. Oh, my goodness. Man, it looks like it's going to rain. And my job is mostly outside, so I'm not looking forward to that. I'm going to have to bring my raincoat. Bonus joke. Air used to be free at gas stations. Now it costs $2.50. You want to know why? Inflation. Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Can you get many heads to do the taser sound? Well, it's the voice. It's the News Now Voodoo voice is the thing. The taser sound, I got the... Yeah, I still got that going. It is what it is. What it is. What it is.
Wait, stop. That it's taser sound. Oh, wait. Do that part. 3, 2, 1.
Oh man, this is gonna be fun. We got a new bit set up for the future. Anyway, guys, not by the hair, not by the hair. If Salacious ever watches this video, she'll have a heart attack. I don't know if Salacious even watches the show anymore, but she made these by hand. And don't forget, guys, she made 10 of them. This is number 6. They're numbered. I got one left. I don't know exactly which number it is because I never took it out of the package. I still have it in the original. Jason Gutterman original package that Salacious sent it to me in. And it's going to be one of the prizes that I'm going to give away. If and when I ever reach 5,000 subs, we're going to do a 5,000 sub giveaway that's going to include the very last handmade voodoo doll, a full set of my original Frauditor versus Anti-Frauditor card game, a copy of my book, and I don't know, maybe I'll have Minnie Hess throw you guys a happy dance or something. All right. Anyway, time capsule. That's right. She knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Wait a second. You're going to give
Wait. I gotta read this. In the Bahamas, it costs $1.25 for a slice of pie. In Nassau, it's $1.45. These are the pie rates of the Caribbean.
so much. Oh my gosh. This is a miracle.
Yes, it is. All right. Hey, Lexi Ann is here. What's up, Lexi? Good to see you. All right. It's a rash capsule. I love it. Okay, go ahead. Tell them.
You're going to give me away to another one of these people?
No, not you. One of your cousins.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, crap. My computer's being funky. All right. Anyway, guys, I got to take care of something real quick. So let's go ahead and just jump into the first video of the day. Thank you guys for joining us. We love you. You're the best fans in the world. Here we go.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any future content.
All right, I love it. I love it. I love it.
We love you all.
Why did David E. Persons throw the clock out of the window? Because he wanted to see time fly. All right, this one is this is a court cam. We're doing a Subset Friday, I guess. This is Code Yellow with Morris, sovereign citizen from Colin. Definitely not Cromwell. I'm a fan of his channel. He does a lot of good, sovereign citizen and court stuff, all that sort of thing. Do I see Mini Head sneaking around behind me trying to be slick? I see my Bears jersey reminding me of the first real game this weekend is this Sunday. It's going to be great. The Bears are going to win. Don't taste me, boy. I got to make this video play. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Love you.
Everybody else seems cool.
Chucky, I didn't say.
Eat your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm rich.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day so far. I've got a sovereign citizen, more specifically, a more sovereign citizen. More sovereign citizen? I don't really know. Don't really know how you put those two things together. But anyways, a more and a sovereign citizen. It's a bay. All right. And also a code yellow. Part of me feels bad for her. This sounds like a terrible situation. But she still showed up to court playing the sovereign citizen script, so gotta play it. All right, before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Do your jump kick backflips. Let's go.
All right, Officer Malosh.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, and Miss Bay, can you hear me?
Hello?
Miss Bay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I can hear you too. All right, this is 240P01688. This is the People versus Lita Bay. Officer Malosh, would you please state your name?
Yes, ma'am. First name Nathan, Nathan. Last Malosh, Mloche.
And Miss Bay, would you please state your name?
I'm the executrix of the estate for Lita Bay.
All right, we're here today for, looks like a ticket that was issued back on July 14th of 2024. All right, Officer Malosh, it's the government's burden, so you'll go first. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth and nothing but the truth under the penalties of perjury?
I do.
All right, so what can you tell me about the ticket that was issued on July 14th, 2024 to Lita Bay at Coolidge and Pearson in the city of Oak Park?
Yes, ma'am. The citation was issued due to Miss Bay disobeying the red light at actually Coolidge and North End. Once we got through that intersection, Miss Bay did come to a stop at Coolidge and Pearson. And then once that light cycled through, I initiated a traffic stop just north of Pearson, just south of Albany on Coolidge there at about approximately 10:45 p.m. At that time, I went up to speak to Miss Bay. Initially, she refused. She did provide a license and eventually started speaking with me. Returned to my patrol vehicle, at which time she exited her vehicle, went to the rear of her vehicle, opened up her trunk. Went up to speak with her and escort her back to her seat in her car, at which point she started resisting. So my fellow officer and I took her to the front of my car, spoke with her, initially handcuffed for officer safety. We released her without charging her for the misdemeanor for resisting and obstructing, and we just went with the disobey red light. And actually at minute 158 of my body cam, Miss Bay does admit to the infraction of disobeying the red light, stating she had to use that.
When you say resisting, what do you mean?
So initially we went up to her, asked her to step away from the trunk. Obviously we didn't know what was in there. She then began to retreat.
Dag nabbit, ladies and gentlemen, I pressed the wrong button. I apologize for that. What the heck? Let me get back where we were in the video. Anyway, I wanted to comment on that too. These I'm sure you guys all are aware of what happened in Dallas. With if you're not, there was a Moore just not long ago at all. There was a Moore who just, it was bad. They were shooting and people died. This isn't the first time a Moore killed someone in recent memory. These people, we've been saying, all of us on our end have been saying for years now that this mentality is dangerous. I remember there was a debate between Schrodinger's cat and I think it was Schrodinger's cat and Fight the Flat Earth. They were debating over who's more dangerous, which ideology is more dangerous, the sovereign citizen ideology or the flat earth ideology. And Schrodinger kept making the point, he's like, the sovereign citizen ideology, these people, the more that they convince themselves that the government has no control over them, the more they convince themselves that the government trying to control them is an act of war, and that getting to the point of actual violence, of actually killing people in their minds, is going to be justified. And it's good. And look at what's been going on, especially with the Moors. Now they're out there running around killing people. We've seen frauditors shooting people recently with Kootenai County Press. I mean, and there was another one. I forget his name because he wasn't, dang that. It was a frauditor who went out and shot a bunch of cops, and then a cop shot him. Oh, no, a random citizen shot. And see, the whole thing turned into a disaster at the end. It wasn't good the way that whole situation ended. But the point is, this ideology is making people violent, like violent. It's not just idiots hanging out at the post office anymore. It's not just pepper spray. The Moors aren't just, a bunch of guys hanging out wearing fezzes and talking stupid. Like, they're getting vicious. They're getting violent. Sovereign citizens. They're making a movie about the two Sovsits that got pulled over and just unalive the cops that pulled them over. This stuff is getting crazier and crazier and crazier. Then you watch these court cases, and like this lady, she clearly went through the red light, but she had to pee. She couldn't hold it, so she had to go through the red light. Okay, cool. Pay your ticket and go home. But my last name is El Bay. That means I don't have to do anything about. Oh boy, it's horrible. But we got vicious, violent thugs walking around the street, pretending that they're like sovereign citizens or Moors or First Amendment auditors or freedom fighters, when in reality they're just vicious, violent, evil thugs that just want to ruin people's lives, ruin people's days, call the cops and have men with guns take away people's freedom because they touched the camera or whatever it is. Anyway, these guys are all nuts. Let's get back to the video and see what this one has to say. Plus, I pressed the wrong button earlier, so I got to find out where we left off. Did we already see this?
Her vehicle opened up her trunk.
Yeah, we passed that.
You mean by screaming? What did she say?
Am I able to reference my report I have here?
You may.
Thank you. See, initially she said, that we're seeing her things. She was
You're
nervous
breaking up. I
because
can't.
Yvonne's near. Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yep.
All I have here is that she kept screaming, "Help me." Initially, when she was in her vehicle, she stated she didn't want to speak with us and that we were forcing her to say things against her will, and that she was nervous because we had our sidearms and we were near her children. Once she was resisting, all I have noted here is that she kept screaming, "Help me." And that's all I've got in terms of that. I don't have access to my body camera footage at this time.
Why is that?
This is virtual court, so I don't have access to evidence.com. I don't have a work computer, so I didn't know if it was appropriate to access mobily.
All right.
No, that's a fair question or a fair point, but he should. I mean, he's a young officer. That should have been clarified. But it's also not a charge. They didn't charge her with it, so I don't know why that's even relevant to this. This is only for running the red light. But you heard what happened. She tried the sovereign citizen stuff. She had to go to the bathroom. You're going to hear from her. And again, as I said in the intro, I do feel a little bit bad for her. You know, it's hard to believe every word that the defendants say, but I don't know. I do partly believe what she's saying, but this is just me. All right, let's go, sovereign citizen.
And Miss Bay?
I'm the executrix for the I'm the executrix for the trust for Rita Bay.
All right, Miss.
Yeah, she wasn't waving to you. She was trying to tell you to put up your right hand so she could put you under oath. Also, real quick, is executrix the female version of executor? I didn't know that was a word that had multiple genders. We don't have a lot of those in the English language, but yeah, executrix sounds like you know what? Not gonna say what I was gonna say. All right, let's go.
Say raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth and nothing but the truth under the penalties of perjury?
I do.
All right. What can you tell me about the ticket that was issued to you?
Your Honor, I actually put in paperwork and asked for discovery, and I was advised that I shouldn't testify until I get my discovery packet.
So this isn't a criminal case. It's a civil infraction. You were free to order under the Freedom of Information Act any information regarding this case prior to the hearing. So it's not like a criminal case. It's a different standard. It's just a preponderance. It's not beyond a reasonable doubt. But you most certainly would have had access to that if you just FOIA'd the report or the body cam in this case. But we are.
Another thing with this, guys, and this kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier, and even what Colin, definitely not Cromwell, was saying in his commentary, is that, like, okay, I get it. You had to pee really bad, and that's why you went through the light or whatever. But again, okay, she did it. All right, yeah, Your Honor, it may be like you could talk to the judge and see, but ultimately you did it. You pay your little fine or whatever, and you go about your day. Right, but not talking about, well, I'm the executor for the estate of Miss. Oh, you're one of those people. Oh boy, now you're gonna go through all this nonsense over a freaking red light ticket where you clearly went through the red light. But that's why you have court, because if the reason why I did was because I was in a hurry to get to the bathroom, if that is a legitimate defense, that's why you go to court, so you could bring that up. Not to argue about, well, I'm the executor, not the living name. I'm the living woman, not the, or whatever she does. It's so frustrating with these people. And then some guy made a comment. I just came into this bit. Couldn't she stop somewhere to use the bathroom if she was that desperate? Well, again, see, that's the thing. It's like she was trying to get somewhere to stop to go to the bathroom, but she didn't want to sit and wait for the red light because she could barely hold it. So she blew the red light, got pulled over, admitted she blew the red light, and now she's in court. And instead of saying, I'm sorry, Judge, yes, I did it because, and here's why, and explain what happened. That's one of the reasons why you go to court, is so you have an opportunity to explain your case, make your case. And then the judge will decide, like, you know what, that is a reasonable reason why, or no, come on, obviously you were able to hold it because you held it after you got pulled over and while he was writing you the ticket and blah, 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 whatever. Who knows what it would have been. But instead, she's coming right out the gate with the, well, I'm not her, I'm the executor of her estate and all this other, and oh boy, come on. Did you do it or not? But I didn't get discovery. This isn't a criminal case. You could FOIA the body cam if you want, but you didn't. And if you'd have a lawyer and you were the pro se executor of a sue juris, babadoobadoobadabalis, or whatever other nonsense they come up with in court, Parson 1122 is here. All right. And then we got some other people. Stefan St. German, what's up? Let's see. David E. Person's still here. Leland Squirrels is here. What's up? P. Barnes, a second. And then this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Graham from the Comedy Bob Show. What's up? Oh, yes, Minnie has is happy to see you. What else you got? He's trying to show you guys something. What is this you got here? Uh-oh. Is Voodoo giving you a hard time?
No.
Are you giving him a hard time?
I gave him a nose.
What the? Oh, he stuck him in the face. Oh, no. Come on, Minnie. Why are you doing this to me, man? What's wrong? Oh, he's stabbing me in the face. Back to the video, guys.
We are having the hearing today, and you're free to give me your side of the story if you so choose.
On the day in question, I went through a red light. I had to use the bathroom, like really desperately. I had 3 teenagers in the car with me. And when the officers approached my vehicle, touching their sidearms, my daughter had the identification, and I explained to them that this was a trust situation, and they didn't care. She was terrified, and she ended up taking out my ID because she did not want us to get killed or beat up or anything, because things have happened to family members. I didn't want to get tased. She didn't want us to get tased or beaten or killed. So she ended up taking out my ID because I did not have to identify. It was not a situation for identifying, but we were forced to because of the guns and stuff, and my children were terrified. My son's girlfriend was in the car. She was terrified. I told him it was a trust situation, and I told him I had to use the restroom, and because he said something about me going through the red light, which there was no traffic. The traffic light is to direct traffic. There was no traffic. I really had to go, and I was really trying to get to the destination because I have a medical condition that's life-threatening right now. So I explained it was a trust, and they went to the car, and I got out to get tissue out my car, which I have a receipt and a picture that I did have tissue in my car. I was going to use the bathroom on the side of a house or wherever because I was not going to expose myself to waste matter with my blood condition. They came up to me and they was like, ma'am, what are you doing? They all rushed towards me. They all grabbed me. Then all of a sudden, somebody had their hands between my legs, brisket touching me, my breasts, searching me. They pushed me up against the car. They put cuffs on me in front of my children. They put me in the back of the car. I was screaming for help. They went up to the car and they were taunting my son in front of his girlfriend and his little sister who looks up to him. Like, I said, I just had to use the bathroom. I asked them nicely. I said, can you please just sit me on the ground? I do not want to waste inside of your car. I wasted myself in my car once I got in my car after they put me in the back of the car. So that's what happened on that day. And I asked the officers, how would you want your mother handled? I'm an older woman. And this is in front of my children. I went to the temple earlier that day, in the Hindu temple, and did sacred rituals. Wasn't nobody supposed to be touching me. And somebody just came up to me and was touching between my legs and my breasts. And I don't know where they came from, and they were all surrounding me.
Anything else you want to say, Ms. Bay?
I was screaming for help because I was terrified for my life. I was not guilty of anything, but needing to use the bathroom and not wanting to soil myself. I just wanted to get to my destination, which was off of Oneida and 9 Mile, which literally 2 minutes away.
All right, this is why I say I feel a little bit bad for her. You heard the story. Now, there's a lot to unpack here. First, she says that a lot of family members, friends have been assaulted by the police officers. If you're going to do the soft sit script and you're not going to follow their commands, then yeah, they're going to have to forcefully remove you from the car. And from their perspective, you got out of the car during a traffic stop for simply running a red light. You would have had a ticket and you've been on your way. And you got out of your car, opened the trunk, grabbed a tissue, and then started walking away from the scene. So yeah, they were confused. We've watched videos, police cam videos, especially on Biggins' channel, where I think, at least one video a night, someone's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom, to just try to, dump whatever they have on them, or prolong a breathalyzer or a blood test. But so yeah, those excuses don't really work anymore. So like I said, I feel bad for her. She did code yellow on herself, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, yeah, I don't know. I'll let you guys tell me your opinions in the comments. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna let this video play out. You guys know what to do. If you haven't hit the like button already, please do so. Until next time, bye.
I did not make it.
Okay. All right, the court has heard the testimony from Officer Milosh and from Ms. Bay in this case. The standard is a preponderance of evidence. Mr. Milosh testified that he saw Ms. Bay run the red light at Coolidge and North End. Ms. Bay acknowledged running the red light in question in this case. The people's burden is satisfied beyond a preponderance of the evidence in this case. I'm finding Ms. Bay responsible for running a red light. The fine is going to be $165. You'll have till October 1st to pay it. I will send that to the Novara address where we sent the other notices, so you'll get the paperwork in the mail. You're all set.
Excuse me, Your Honor. So what I'm asking you is, I have a question. You're telling me, is the court telling me that trust situations are not seen as trust, because this is a trust matter? This is not
All right,
what
so
you
Ms.
think
Bay,
it is.
there's no trust situation recognized by the court. You are responsible. Make sure you pay the fine by October 1st.
All right.
All right, you're all set.
All right. See, this is the thing. One of the things that she mentioned when she told her side of the story, and this is a very important piece to the puzzle, is that, well, when the policeman pulled me over, my daughter gave him my ID because she was so scared that the cops were going to murder her, because we all know that that's what cops do. They just pull over random cars and just start popping caps on everybody for no reason. That's, we see it all the time, because that's what police do, right? At least according to John Felix and apparently the Moors. So she says, I tried to explain, my daughter gave him my idea. So she refused to ID like they all do. Her daughter gave the cop her mother's ID because the daughter was scared. So she says that in her story, and she says, and I was trying to explain to the officer that this was a trust issue. Oh, so you were running the script on the cop. Oh, well, I'm not the person. I'm the trust, and you can't, I'm the executor of the... No, especially if you're in a hurry because you have to pee and you have your family in the car. Hey, red light. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to pee real bad. Here's my ID. Here's my register. Just please, I have to go, officer. No, let's keep arguing this Moorish sovereign citizen nonsense and stretch it out as long as possible until we end up peeing ourselves in the car and then going to court saying, but the officer made me pee myself. No, he didn't. You made you pee yourself because you didn't want to just pay your damn ticket and go about your day admitting you blew a red light. We got a gifted membership for Brian Showman. Here's your happy dance, Brian. Let's go. All right, yes. But that's it. It goes back to, Society Reds here. What's up? So like what I was saying earlier, these people, they get this mentality and then they start to believe this nonsense. And then before you know it, they start acting crazy. Excuse me. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking in the chat, trying to kind of keep along. Are you guys talking about yesterday, Frauditor Troll talking to broken system, broken trust? That guy. Like, oh, guess who I'm going to talk to, everybody? And I'm like, who? And then BSBT goes up there. I'm like, oh, him. Whatever. I mean, Unclean Hands is in the house. What's up, Unclean? Great to see you.
It's great to see everybody watching this video.
I don't know if you could hear Minnie Hesse singing a song. He writes songs all the time. I love it. He's a little artist. He's great. Mores are just rot for the brain. It decays more. The more you believe it, the more your brain decays. Right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's crazy the way these. Well, I mean, brought up BSBT from talking to Troll yesterday. Talking about somebody who's completely brainwashed into believing all this nonsense. But ultimately, the point I was trying to make is because earlier I was talking about how lately this whole thing has been getting more and more violent. These people who believe in this stuff aren't just arguing with a cop on the side of the road anymore or trying to get away with like with the frauditors hanging out in the post office or whatever. They're shooting people. People are dying over this now, over this insane idea that isn't even real. Like, what? And instead of getting mad at the scumbag scammers and con men that sold them on this idea so they could sell them fake license plates and so they could sell them fake IDs and so they could sell them fake paperwork for a trust fund account that doesn't exist and all this other nonsense that they make up. Instead of getting mad at the person for taking their money, selling them on these stupid ideas, they get mad at the cops for pulling them over for going through a red light that she admits she did. Anyway, they're all lunatics. And yeah, anyone who believes in this, the more you believe in it, the dumber you get. So it's Sovereign Citizen. I was going to say Sovereign Citizen Saturday because it sounds better, but it's Friday. Ding dong, dang, dang, nabbit. It's Freaky Friday. We're watching the Freaky. All right, I got background music going. Keep it going. Hey, the Lessonators in the house. What's up? Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It's Soft Friday. There you go, Kevin. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Zerzu's in the house. What's up? Yep, morning, that is. All right, Billy Yank. Yeah. Morning, that is. I can't do a good Froghorn Leghorn. So it turns out that the week of scuba diving in Bonaire is fun. Now you know. Oh, a week of scuba diving in Bonaire is fun. It's now you know. All right, I love it. I love it. It's a fraudulent Friday. Yes, it is. Timo said you sound like Rick James. What's up? I'm Rick James, people. BSBT seems to think that John Felix is a good debater, which explains why BSBT got his butt kicked in the debate. Oh, I talked to John Felix again last week. And now that I've been on panel with him a few times, I am no lot like people like BSBT is like, well, you guys are all afraid to debate John Felix because he's so great at debating. And they're still pointing at when I talked to him last week saying that he won and it's everything. But here's the thing. Now that I've debated him a few times, I finally got his whole thing all figured out. At first, I thought I had his thing all figured out. But here's what it is. He has several different techniques that he uses. I had figured out a couple of them and thought I had it nailed. But now that I called him out on those, he goes into other tactics. The biggest thing that I noticed, and I actually got this from the comments after I talked to him last time, is that John Felix's style of debating isn't actually debating. It's going out of his way to avoid a debate at all costs. LaDonna Rogers, what's up? And his fans are stupid enough to think that he won the debate. For example, I'll ask him a question. And instead of responding to my question, he'll ask me a question. You don't answer a question with a question. That's just trying to discombobulate and mess up the other person, right? So now I actually kind of try to answer the question or try to steer the conversation back to the question I asked to begin with. So now the comment section are, well, how come you refuse to answer his questions? He kicked your butt, man. He had you just changing the subject every time he asked you something. I wasn't changing the subject. He changed the subject, and I'm trying to steer the conversation back onto the original subject. And then, oh, look at you avoiding answering and changing the subject. No, he avoided answering me, changed the subject. I tried to steer it back to where we started, and his fans are like, oh, see, John Felix won the debate. He had Hezokuai constantly ignoring his questions and changing the subject. That's literally what John was doing. He was the one that was ignoring my questions and changing the subject. And then when I try to steer the subject back to where we started, I'm the one that the audience, his brainwashed fans, are yelling at, oh, he lost the debate because he didn't answer. He just changed the subject every time. That's literally what the idiot did. Answering a question with a question is a flirt tactic as well. Yeah. And then, of course, LaDonna Rogers is here. What's up? Anyway. Yeah, it's amazing. Like, but so yeah, people like BSBT and these other brainwashed sheeple think that John Felix is some kind of brilliant debater or whatever. But again, now that I've debated him several times, I see the patterns more and more, and it's like, he's not a great debater. He's a great double talker. You know, like the old school con man technique and using certain words and phrases, right? Like, we all know that, like, for example, the idea of getting pulled over to these guys is some sort of treasonous action or some sort of, like, what's the word that they always, extortion, right? So they'll say something like, so you think it's okay for armed men with guns to extort money from people on the side of the road? Well, no, of course that's not okay. That would be a crime. But in their mind, they're describing a cop pulling you over for a traffic ticket. So when you say, no, I don't like that, they're like, see, you admit police are wrong. I gotcha. That's a gotcha moment for them. But I know that that's how they use their language. I know that's what they mean. So when they ask those kind of questions, I won't accept that. Because I reject your hypothesis. I'm not going to answer that because I reject your hypothesis. I reject the idea that getting pulled over in and of itself is tyrannical, that giving you a ticket is a form of extortion. I reject your hypothesis before you even ask the question that the question is based on. So, of course, I'm not going to answer that question because it's a bait question. It's a trap question. Because when you word it like that, when you say, do you think it's okay for people to commit extortion against you? Of course, I'm going to say, no, that's not okay. But since they're talking about cops in their mind, when they say that, they're like, haha, you just admitted that you don't support the cops. It's like, no, it's not a got you. It's you being an idiot and twisting words and playing con man double talk techniques. It's not debating. It's just a game. It's a word game. Jaime Palmetto El Bay, Free News Now Voodoo, and Zap Hands with a 10-month membership milestone. Oh, no. Oh, no, Jackson can't. I'm stacked now with sandwich sauce. Oh, it's a hit. Hold on, mini heads. There you go. I didn't get the sound effect on. Wait. Okay. Oh, that hurts. You guys got my own son tasing me, and he said, oh, no, not this idiot. Yeah, tase him too. Oh, no. All right. I lost my ear goggles. Yes. Oh my goodness gracious me. Does anyone know Angry Vet's real last name? I don't know, man. I don't care who it is we're talking about, even if they're on the other side. I don't believe in doxing. I hate that stuff. Hate it. So I don't care what his real name is. Let's see. Lisa Alcazar's here. What's up, Lisa? James Stern is here. Hey, does any? Oh, that you're the one. Okay, you're the one. That was that question. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Cops don't handle money. Well, what ticket create revenue? Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. See, that's the other thing too. Like, if you want to audit the cops to see if they actually are evil, to see if they actually are corrupt, to see if they actually are trying to commit extortion against people, I always say this. If you're a frauditor and you're cop watching and you see a cop pull someone over, instead of standing there screaming, "Hey, you dirty, rotten, no good tyrant, why don't you leave that poor person alone and quit trying to steal their money?" Instead of doing that, why don't you walk up to the cop, pull a $100 bill out of your pocket, say, hey, I'll give you this $100 bill if you let them go. Right? If they take the money, boom, now you got your proof that they're being evil, that they're doing something wrong. But if they say, no, you can't do that, or even better, if they arrest you for trying to bribe them, then you know that that's a good cop. Now you got evidence on camera, proof that they're not out there trying to steal people's money. There's a reason I want to know, because he's committed stolen valor and I want to expose him. And well, here's the thing. What's up, IKIS? Great to see you. Like, when someone's information is out there, like, for example, Accountability for All, right? Josh Abrams. Like, I'm not going after him by saying his full name because everybody knows that's who he is. Like, it's not a secret, you know? Like, but if somebody, like, even if somebody's on the other side of the fence, I would hate it if somebody did that to me, because, like, a lot of people will say things like, you know, well, let me look at the old days with the phone book or whatever. If somebody knows your real name, so what? That doesn't mean anything. It's like, well, you know what? You never know. This is the internet. The internet's global. There are hackers out there. There are identity thieves out there. There are bad guys out there that could use information for nefarious purposes. So I just try to avoid it at all. Even if I know, okay, if we know this guy's name, that doesn't necessarily mean that people are going to show up at his house and carrying torches and pitchforks, you know. But I don't want to go out of my way to support that, because I would hate it if somebody did it to me, you know. I mean, unless it's like, you know, something really bad. But then I might work behind the scenes, you know. I don't know. I try to be moral at all times. I can't help it. That's my problem. That's why I can't be a frauditor. That's why I'm not getting rich going out here insulting people and filming myself doing it. I see these videos every day. I know, hey, that's how you get rich quick. Just grab your phone, walk outside, and start swearing at old ladies, or filming little kids playing at the beach in their bikinis or whatever, swimsuits. You know, that's how you get rich quick on YouTube. But I'm not going to do it, because I still feel guilt sometimes thinking about things I did when I was 12. How am I going to walk up to somebody, do that, and ever sleep at night again? I wouldn't be able to do it. I have too much guilt. Like I said, I can't even barely say a bad guy's real name if it's not already public information, because I feel bad, even though it's a bad guy I'm talking about. Like, you know, I have too much of a conscience. I have too much empathy. I have kisses in the house. What's up? Great to see you. And again, that's what I always go against them, saying they have no empathy. And I'm the exact opposite. I got a ton of it. Bribing a cop is a felony. Yes, it is. Exactly. So there you go. If you're willing to get arrested and to go to court and to do all this stuff to prove your point, then what difference does it make? And you can make the video where you say, hey, I'm going to try to bribe this cop, you know, just to see if he'll take the bribe to expose dirty cops. And then you go out there and you do it, and then you're in court. Say, look, here's my video evidence of a video I made 3 days before I went out there, you know, that proves that I'm not just making this up now in court. And then, you know, it doesn't matter, because it's the same thing. If you're a frauditor, it's the same thing. They're getting arrested for what they're doing, but they don't care. They go to court for what they're doing, but they don't care. Why? Because their fans will pay the fees. Their fans will pay the fines. They have no brains. There's no consequences for anything they do because their fans will bail them out no matter what it is. It's true. Unless you bribe them with donuts. Hey, to be fair, if I was pulling somebody over, like if I stopped someone and, they offered me money, there's no way, but if they had a couple donuts, I don't know, we might be talking. Oh, no, I just realized I just gave the trolls a whole probably 6 more weeks of fuel. He said he likes donuts. The fat guy likes donuts. Idiots. All right, anyway, what's up? Has God forgave the day, blame the 56K modem. Yeah, there you go. Try hooking up to a BB at 300 pound. That's the way to really piss up. Yeah, that'll do it. Leland Squirrel says donuts are an acceptable form of payment. Thank you. Somebody who understands. Ooh, it's almost time for the cupcake dance. Hey, are you Justin ready for school, buddy? Because we're going to leave in about 15 minutes. Well, 13. It's Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't wait for the weekend. Yeah. Oh, my goodness gracious me. So, anyway, let's see. What else do we got here? 7:08. We got about 12 minutes until cupcake happy dance time. Wait a minute. We got $5 from Parson for the Donut Fund. Free news now. Here's your happy dance. All right, yes. Thank you so much, Person. Hey, Minnie has. Can you reach that stuff? I wanted to show you guys something, but I want to ask Minnie has if he can get it. Where you at, boy? Come here. I need you. I'm on the air, dude. Come on.
Yes.
Can you reach that up there? Oh, no, on top of the microwave. Yeah. No, next to it. Yeah, that.
Oh, the donuts?
Yeah. He says, can I have one? Of course you can. Look at that. We got the pumpkin spice because it's that time of year. Made with real pumpkin. Yeah. And he's going to get one right now for breakfast. There you go. Well, that's not his breakfast. He had a sandwich. Plus, they serve like fruit and stuff at his school and juice in the morning. But, yeah. So these are delicious, by the way. Entenmann's pumpkin donuts are amazing. It's fall. I love all those fall pumpkin flavored stuff. Michael Wyatt's in the house. What's up? Good morning, Hez and fellow breakfast members. Yes. Donuts missing. Where'd all the donuts go? Leland said, that's the breakfast of champions. All right. Florida Jim, what's up? Good morning from the Florida Rashers Breakfast Club. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I know why Minnie has is distracted right now. It's called Plants vs. Zombies. Okay. What do you got? You got a pea shooter? Oh, he's got an ice shooter. Anyway, guys. Roisin doesn't like pumpkin spice. My white girl is broken. Hey, if you don't like pumpkin spice, that's all right. It's more for me. I know. I was at work when you texted me, guy. All right. I was at work when I got the text, and then I got home, and not only was he here, but his brother was here. And in between that, I saw him and his sister and the whole fam. So I was taking care of the kids and doing the thing. I got your message, Uncle Artie. I'll get back to you. You know. I got you. Roisin is a goddess. Yes. Let's see what else we got. We got Michael Wyatt. We got Roisin. We got Uncle Artie. Donuts. One of my favorite lines from The Simpsons is when Mr. Burns is talking to Homer about golf, and they're golfing, and he's like, use an open-faced club. Use a sand wedge. And Homer's like, open-faced club sandwich. I love it. I love it. Boston cream and apple filled. See, I'm old enough. Highway Star. Highway Star. Yeah, I'll never forget you, Highway Star, or Tiny Chihuahua. My Tiny Chihuahua life. Yes. I love you guys too. I recently found one of the chocolate-filled chocolate Twinkies. Oh my God, you guys. If only they were chocolate covered as well. They're so good. Oh, man. Chocolate-filled chocolate Twinkies covered in chocolate. Oh, man. That would be a chocolate overdose. They used to have Chocodiles when I was a kid, which was kind of the similar thing. You should have seen how Hez called Graham from the Comedy Bob Show. He called him this guy. Oh, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see. They're so good. Yes, they are. See, I was excited like when I was young the first time I found, because, well, you know, there's Hostess, but there's also what they call Zingers, and they have like the chocolate but it's, you know, regular cream inside, but it's chocolate with the chocolate frosting and then cream inside. Eating them with ice cream like they were cake. Well, one of those donuts, it was his idea when we first bought those donuts. He's the one who talked me into buying them. And he's like, Dad, why don't we have one of those donuts a la mode? So I took a donut in a bowl, I put it at the bottom of a bowl, and I put a scoop of ice cream on it. And he loved it. It was delicious. I loved it. I loved it. That's a triple love. 3 out of 3 ain't bad. Don't you trolls come out here saying, I thought you loved your kids. All you're doing is stuffing them with donuts and ice cream. Don't I feed you real food?
And I hate it.
Yes, and I hate it.
Because it's all vegetables.
See, because it's all vegetables. See, I know what I'm doing. He's sitting there like mad. Yeah, every time I'm here, you make me eat vegetables. It's like, yeah, exactly. Zerzu, totally on topic. The hobos tried to burn down the neighborhood last night. Oh, well, that's always fun. What the? Oh, dear. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. I love Kit Kat. Donna Rogers laughing. All right. Tell him that one day he ought to toss a handful of Cocoa Krispies in his ice cream. Ooh. Ice cream with a handful of Cocoa Krispies mixed in it? That sounds yummy.
That does.
Yeah. Let's see. Chocodiles were the best. They were chocolate-covered Twinkies. Hostess does not make them anymore. Yep, I used to love Chocodiles. I'm having a crisp sandwich. All right, Roisin. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Zerzu, did they catch them? That's the question. Or them? Oh, you're talking about Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Reese's Peanut. Dude, it's September. That means Halloween's going to be coming up soon. That means I get to raid my kids' candy bags at the end of the night.
Don't you dare.
I knew I'd get a reaction out of that one. No, you know what these little turd bombers like to do is at the end of the night on Halloween, the parents always, it's always since when it's not as bad now. Like when I was a kid, there was a scare, like when the person, like especially being from Chicago, we had those people that were poisoning the Tylenol bottles. And then like in the movie Halloween with the razor blades in the apples and stuff. So it became like a thing. You always got to check the candy and like look at every single piece and make sure that there isn't anything wrong with it before you let your kids eat it. So that became a thing. So even in my family, I've always done that. But when I'm digging through the candy, they're always like, you can keep all the Tootsie Rolls. Like, no, I want the peanut butter cups. They're like, all right, fine, you can have the Almond Joys. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll take the Almond Joys. Those are good. But these days, you know, I hate it when you go there and the dudes like just throw pennies in the bag. Like, what the heck is that? P-Bonds loves banana cake. All right. We got some drone footage. All right. Boom, boom, psh, boom, boom, psh. Not a big fan of cheese onion. Really salty for me. Cheese and onions. I have always thought in the back of my mind, cheese and onions. Keep yourself clean or be a has-been like the dinosaur. Yes, CHEESEANDONIONS. Oh, yeah. Keep yourself clean. Uncle Artie's already decorating for Halloween. Speaking of which, Uncle Artie made this skull, which is a prize for you guys, and this Cripple Cat tombstone. Yes, yes. Next time we do our drawing, the winners are going to get handmade by Uncle Artie skulls and or tombstones, depending on which prize you win. I need that. Uncle Artie, he's got his Plants vs. Zombies. Come on, I need that. He wants to finish this level. Let's see. Oh, now that it's fallish, I'm going to be watching Rocky Horror Picture Show. How'd you do, I? See, you've met my faithful handyman. I was a little brought down because when you knocked, I thought you were the candy man. Don't get hung up by the way I look. Don't judge a book by its cover. Cheese Whiz bread, 3 eggs, 2 boxes of Jiffy cornbread mix, and a jar of Cheese Whiz. Holy crap hammer sandwich sauce. That sounds like the most delicious, unhealthiest thing I've ever heard of, besides the new McDonald's sandwich they're coming out with that has 2 quarter-pounder patties and a bunch of, like, 3 different cheeses. And Terminator Skull 2 entry for Roisin. 2 entries for Roisin. $1.99 from Uncle Artie. That's what I'm talking about. Here's your happy dance, brother. Let's go. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Minnie Head says you need a new phone. That's what you need. Yeah, so that you can play on that while I got my Roisin, what's up? Hesla cheese. Ah, there you go. A Royale with cheese. A Hesla cheese. What? Yep. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's all 7:19. Question. Why was David E. Person's car always tired? It never took any brakes. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Here, get your sunglasses on. Put the dang phone down. Stop your Plants vs. Zombies. We got to do the happy dance for Cupcake, and then we got to go to school. I don't care about your stupid video games. You got to go to school. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Cupcake happy dance. It's Friday. I love you guys. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for joining us. As always, God bless you all. All of our thoughts and prayers are with you guys. As always, we love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. I might see you in the chats over the weekend. I'll definitely see you guys on Monday. Until then, we're gonna go out on a cupcake dance. What's up? Let's go. Oh wait, I gotta unplug that phone. So many. Ah, crap. Now I'm going to get copyright because it's going to pick up the noise from the stupid Plants vs. Zombies game. All right, ready? Yep. All right, 1, 2, 3, let's go. All right. Okay. Ole. All right, yes. He's got the bacon. All right. There she is. All right. Yes. Oh, great to have you here. Great to see you as always. Thank you guys. Hello, Texas Tim. Hello and goodbye. Have a great day, Minnie Hez. All right. Yes. It's going to be awesome. Love you guys. Love you, Maggie. All right. I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you guys for joining us once again. Love you. You're the best fans in the world. Oh, yeah.
Hamashika.